Greetings! Welcome to Simple Cooking Made Simple with the Carolina Chef. Today we made cherry yum yum. And this is gonna make your tummy say yum yum. I'm serious. This is so good. It's got cream cheese in it, powdered sugar, a little vanilla flavoring with some heavy cream mixed up to make this goodness actual pie with a cherry yum yum. And then we made one in a wine glass so that if you have an event at your house or you're maybe doing a little catering or you just want to make something look pretty, this is a great way to do it so you can impress your friends. Stay tuned to the full video. So let's get started. We're going to add 2 packages of cream cheese. Make a little noise. 2 cups of powdered sugar. Just gotta shake it a little bit to get it out of this bowl. And 2 teaspoons of vanilla flavoring. So we're gonna mix this up so that it gets well mixed, probably on number 2 speed. Because you don't want to start this off super fast, because if you do, all the powdered sugar is going to go everywhere and you may have to start over. So let's get started. Let's get to whipping it up. We just turned it up for just a minute, so since we already got the powdered sugar kind of going, because you want to whip this good so it's good and smooth and everything is mixed in well. We're going to stop this. I'm going to bring this down and then we're going to scrape the edges of the bowl to make sure everything is getting mixed up good. Alrighty. Then you just take your spatula and scrape it on the little beater there. So this will let mix for about 30 seconds on 6. So now this is good and smooth. We're going to add 2 cups of heavy cream. You cannot use half and half or milk. It has to be heavy cream. So once this starts mixing up, then it's going to start getting fluffy and fluffy. So we'll start low, then we'll scrape, and then we'll start speeding it up to where it's nice and fluffy. So now we're going to pour our cold heavy cream. The colder the better. Like I said, that's 4 cups. And then we're going to start out on 2. So it's starting to get a little thicker. We're going to bring this down and scrape the edges again. So we're not getting, so nothing is left out. Make sure you kind of go down towards the bottom of it, because a lot of times it'll get stuck on the very bottom. So you want everything mixed up good. And then we'll start this back on 6, and it'll probably take another couple minutes to get to the thickness that we want. So we've finished getting this to the thickness that we want. It's nice and fluffy looking. We'll take that out. Cut this off, and it looks so good. So that's kind of what you're going for, what you want to look for. So we're going to do this 2 different ways. I have a already made graham cracker pie crust, and then we're going to use a wine glass. So we're going to start out first by taking our cream cheese mixture, and you're not going to fill this all the way up, because then we're going to top this with cherry pie filling. This is a real easy recipe that is super yummy. I'm guessing that's how it got its name, Cherry Yum Yum. And then once we top this with the cherry pie filling, we're gonna put a little bit of graham cracker crumbs on top of it. So you just wanna get it in there, get it topped real good. And then we're gonna set this in the refrigerator for a couple hours. So it's nice, cold, and it'll be better set up. And you could do this with any kind of pie filling. I also like to do it with blueberry pie filling. And sometimes people will layer when they're doing like this, they'll do the cream cheese mixture, cherry pie filling, then some more cream cheese mixture, and then they'll sprinkle a little graham cracker crumbs on top. And you could just mash these up with your hand or put them in a bag or put them in a Roboku or a food processor, chop them up real fine. I've got some bigger pieces in there. So we're gonna set this to the side. And then we're gonna do this in a wine glass as well. Because you could do this for a nice little party if you're having friends over, if you wanna try to kind of impress them. It just makes for a very nice presentation. And I'm using a disposable bag, because it's hard to get these cleaned, and if you don't get them dry well, then they mold. And you can also, if you don't want to buy a pre-made crust, you can make your own crust by taking graham cracker crumbs and melting butter and add that to it. So I'm gonna mash this down. This might make a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. So we're gonna put this at the very bottom of the wine glass and just squeeze. And then I'm gonna set that. Now I'm gonna sprinkle some graham cracker in there. And then we'll top this with some cherry pie filling. And this is a 2-ounce scoop. You're gonna wanna mash it down just a little bit. And then we're gonna top this off again by going around the edges first. And then we're gonna add more graham cracker and some more cherry pie filling. So you have a nice little layer. And then top this off one last time. And then we can add just a few little crumbs, so you have a little bit more. And there you go. There is your cherry yum yum in a wine glass. It looks great. I know it's gonna taste great. This is one of my favorite desserts. So thank you guys for viewing. Thanks to all our subscribers. Make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends and family, and have a nice day. God bless.